Imagine a world where your child is happy and enjoying life growing up. A world where your child is playing sports. I'm turning 10 years old this month, and I want to share with you how playing football in a team helped me on many aspects of my life. I want to thank my parents for enrolling me into football at a time where I wasn't interested in any type of sport or physical activity. When I was 1 year old, I moved from India to Australia. My school life started in Australia, where I made friends, I had partnerships, and I just grew up there. It felt like my home where I was going to stay forever. I used to play physical activities at school, different types of sports, but not any specific one. I played things like handball, football, basketball, but I wasn't interested to keep playing it all the time. So then when I was 7 years old, we moved back to India. It was a challenge for me and my family to move back to India where we had less friends. And for me, I had basically no experience in India. The culture, the food, even how they acted to me, how they would speak, how they would treat me. I was nervous, but I was excited for a new challenge, in a new place, in a new environment. When I first came to my new school, I didn't expect any type of new or any type of exciting thing to happen. I thought it was just going to be a normal thing like in Australia. But something very transforming happened to me. The FC Goa Academy was partnering with my new school and starting a new training program. There, my parents saw an opportunity for me to grow. And honestly, at this point, I didn't see any other thing besides challenges to meet. So when I first came to FC Goa, I thought it was just something for me to get over with. But instead, it turned into my passion. By the end of the first session, I realized that all the challenges had paid off for me. I made new friends and I learned about football. But before that session, it was more than a bit challenging for me. I couldn't get my shin guards on properly because I didn't know anything about the sport, the players, how it happened, and what it was like to play it. But all the friends which I met had already played football, which made me nervous because I hadn't, but they helped me understand how the environment of football went. So I just went along with it, played it with no hesitation, and my parents just told me to go for it and have fun. And so I did. I had fun, I enjoyed, and I continued playing football week in, week out, with determination and desire. By the end of the first week of football, I decided this was my passion. It was just going along with me. I found out this was how it worked for me. But each time I play football, I feel like I'm not good enough. But my friends and my parents, they helped me go along. So I continue playing. Each time I get kicked, fall down, I would still target the goal anyways, and I wouldn't stop. I keep on trying to get better and better every day. I practice at home, on the pitch, and even while I'm sleeping in my dreams. I try to be better and better and better. My parents keep on encouraging me. Sometimes even when bullies keep on telling me I won't be able to do it, I have friends and I stand up for myself. In my old school, I still was trying to figure out my future. But when I came to India, in my new school, I was still trying to find that future in football, because I was still trying to see if it would still always click for me. But then I figured out that it didn't matter if it was good or bad. It would just be good mentally. I saw that my parents were actually telling me how life was gonna go. They told me that once you understand how it works, it will just work for you. They were telling me to just go for it, without hesitation, without determination even sometimes. You could just go for it. You can just play. You don't have to know about it. But me, I knew that the pros knew about it. So I had to know about it as well. I went to school, I asked my friends. They told me about it, and they told me I could search online, I could read books about football. So I did. When I went on my iPad, I played games on football. I researched about football. I even watched videos about football. So then, now, instead of my friends giving me information, I was giving them information. I was playing football without hesitation, and it was just like my daily task. Even if I didn't have any football classes, I played it at school. Lunchtime, break, I played it. It was my only goal in life. The goal was to score a goal even. But I also had to protect goals, build goals, and that was not only the only goal. My goal was to become a footballer. That still is my goal. I still want to be kind. I don't want to create controversy. I just want to play football to make it my only thing in life. I get happy each time I play football. I watch and admire young successful players. Have you heard of the story of Lamine Yamal? He was adopted in Africa by Spanish parents. He moved to Spain, grew up there, and when he was still less than a year old, his new parents who adopted him participated in a UNICEF raffle and won a player with the Argentine international Lionel Messi. And he even said himself that the child was special. So, now, in 2024, at the age of 16, he made his debut for the Spanish national team in a Euro qualifier, and he played the Euros itself, and he won the tournament, being a crucial part of Spain, scoring a magnificent goal, which was the goal of the tournament against France. So, I imagine myself as one of those players, recreating the goal, watching the skills they do, and then when I finally recreate it, I get very happy. So, like that, it just clicks for me. And then I want to say, this year I moved to a new school. That school had many new football players, a new environment. I was nervous to go to it, but I went to it anyways. It was still challenging for me, although at least I didn't have to move from another continent. So, I decided I would just go to that new school, play football there. I saw all the new great amazing footballers who were in that school, so I decided to get right into it. I joined extra classes, and even in my sports class, I decided to give it my all. So each time I play football, I don't want to do the same thing as last time, because once it's done, it's done. So I just try and think about what's going to happen for me. So when it does happen, I just try and make it, instead of a challenge, I'll try and make an experience. Each time my parents tell me I'm going to become a footballer, I just take that and put it in myself. I see challenges, and when I meet them, instead of making them a challenge, I just get over it. Not as a bad thing or once in a lifetime opportunity. I just take it as something, as a daily thing, which is going to happen. And whether it's good or bad, I decide, you know what? Let me just do it. And so then, when all my new friends tell me that you're not going to be a footballer, or complain that I couldn't do a pass properly, I just don't respond. I continue practicing and practicing. Even in my extra classes, I listen to my coach and I trust him that he's going to make me better and better. He's going to help me to grow. And I'm going to help myself to grow as well. So, when I'm out there on the pitch, when I call for a pass, I lose the ball, I don't give up. My coach says push, push. So I push myself until I get the ball, and I try and do anything from there. Challenges come, but each time they come, I want to make it an experience. When the challenge comes, I want to tell it. Even a challenge like this, talking to you today, I find it as an experience. Football was more than an experience. It was my passion. It is what I want to be. I want to be a footballer. So each time I be kind, I score a goal. I like to do a celebration like the pros would. A dab, a dance, a knee slide, anything. Football isn't just my passion or what I want to be. It's something which helped me learn my life skills like discipline. I learned to get up in the morning, get my things ready, and then when I have to change, I do it quickly, and then I just go out there and play. I can get kicked, fall, get up, I can get injured, still target the goal. I play football with desire, because it's my passion, and with determination, pure determination. So, like that, my friends realize that football is really my passion. It is really what I'm gonna be. It is really what I can be. Football is like a challenge which turned into a passion. My passion is not just to become what I want to be. It's something which will help me learn, to grow, to be tougher, to be rougher. I have many things at home which I have to take care of. But when I have the time, I play football. I play it because it's my pure passion. It's what makes me happy. It's what gets me over sad things. It's what gets me over when I'm angry. And when I continued to think about that one day, when my mother asked me, so do you want to join this FC Goa program? I told her, no, I don't, because I wasn't interested in football. But she still gave me the opportunity to go there anyways, and without even my permission, she put me into the program. So I was upset, but now I find that if she listened to me and didn't make me go in the program, I still wouldn't have a passion today. And with football, it helped me join this school. It helped me be determined. It helped me be strong. It helped me come over failures. And each time failures come, instead of making them as a sad thing, I want to get over it, forget it, and make sure it never happens. When I make a mistake like lose the ball and the other team scores, I make sure that mistake will never happen again. That's why football is special. That's why football is magic to me. I don't just play football because I want to be famous, rich, or one of the best. I play football because it's what makes me happy each time I play it.